小僧、せいぜい噛みしめろ。
What if the power you took starts to take you? Copying abilities or techniques from enemies has been a human trait since the beginning. To be the best athlete, you look at better athletes to learn. To be the best chef, you look at other chefs' recipes for better food. But in fiction, you take a piece of your enemy with you. A part of them is etched into your soul, as if a new you exists from then on. Megaman and Jujustu Kaisen both ask the same question. Can you take power from something without becoming it? Both found different answers. Megaman is your super fighting robot who battles robot masters with their own quirks and abilities. But what everyone should know about the Blue Bomber is the variable weapon system that takes data from defeated enemies into his arsenal so he can exploit the weakness of other enemies. And you know he's putting it to use when you see his fit change colors to match. Yuji Todori, however, is a sorcerer blessed by black sparks, cursed to be a vessel for Sukuna and share his body with the King of Curses, which allows him to utilize curse energy to defeat other curses born out of humanity's negative emotions. But Sukuna can take over his body from time to time, and you know for certain when that happens, when the tattoo markings appear on Yuji's body. The first thing people think of are themselves. The only one you can ever truly know is yourself. Megaman defeats his foes and gains new weapons that are a part of him. But is he still the same bot from his point of view? Looking at Megaman from the view of a player, you are still in control of him whenever he switches weapons. You're the one making the decision to have the best tool for the job at hand. Thus, if our decisions are Megaman's decisions, there is a confidence in his choices to say that he is still himself even if he uses the weapons of his enemies. But what happens when you think about others before yourself? Yuji's curse is to think like that, which causes this downward spiral into the world of Jujutsu. Because of his beliefs, he easily gives in to the sacrificial nature of being a sorcerer after he fights with Mahito in Shibuya. With all the pain his decision to join this world leads to, Yuji is no longer a human. He is a cog meant for killing curses because that is the only way he can atone for himself. Like is drawn to like is a basic idea to how relationships form, but has its objections. Megaman and Yuji portray one objection to that belief, that the extent to which two people are alike is precisely the extent to which they cannot need or desire anything from each other. In a less essay word count way, the more differences people have with each other, the more useful they are to one another. Since if they're alike, then they already have what they would need from the relationship. Both Megaman and Yuji are vastly different from their enemies, which is why they always have something to gain every time they fight, or something to lose. Others' opinions of us matter. No matter how much we try to avoid it or believe in ourselves, reassurance or trust from others can change everything. Megaman is lucky to have those who will believe in and trust him, which in turn lets him trust himself. Throughout Mega Man 2, Dr. Light, his father/creator, provides support to Mega Man with mobility tools to make the journey a little bit easier after defeating certain bosses. While simple, it shows that no matter what happens, someone is in Mega Man's corner, meaning he just has to continue to jump and shoot till he saves the day, because someone's at home waiting for him. Then what happens when the day is never saved, just delayed? In the aftermath of Shibuya, everything is irrevocably changed, with a part of it being Sukuna's handiwork. During it, we see Kusakabe, who doesn't want to be a part of any of it, but does because it's his job. People may dislike it, but he is the most normal person there. And his words are what someone with basic knowledge of everything going on would say. From his point of view, Yuji is in control of his flesh, despite Sukuna living in his body. And supposedly, Yuji should be able to wrangle Sukuna. But that doesn't happen, and Sukuna ends up killing so many in such a short time that Kusakabe believes Yuji should get the death penalty. Most viewers would say that they shouldn't do that it's wrong. But if we didn't know Yuji, would we really still feel that way? Not to mention with how Yuji is currently, he would probably prefer to die if it meant others were safe. These two protagonists get viewed differently by the people around them. One is viewed as a hero, able to overcome the tough odds and save the day, while one is a bomb waiting to go off, or actually just seen as the worst villain in history. And those views help to inform their own beliefs of themselves for the future to come. But there is two sides to every story. To some, Mega Man not having any emotional challenge to his power is boring and doesn't lead to any character growth, while Yuji's fall to self-sacrifice could lead to insane growth. Mega Man can easily swap through tools and then never use them again in the next game, while Yuji is constantly taking things he learns to be better. Yuji could be seen as the more realized character, while Mega Man could be seen as shallow, not really getting better with all he has. But copy abilities aren't just used because they make for cool mechanics or dramatic story beats. They ask the characters, and us, the audience, a true question. If you take something from another, and it changes you, which part of you is real? The one before the change, or the one that exists after? Mega Man says the original is always real. The copy is just a tool, while Yuji says there isn't a clear answer, and that the power you may have may not be your choice. Both are compelling, both are true. And the fact that an old video game from the 80s and a manga from 2018 are asking the same question from two completely different sides tells you something about why this idea keeps showing up all the time. Same body, different souls. Or maybe, in the end, not that different. What do you think? The curtains might just be blue, or Mega Man's color swaps might show everything about identity. Either way, both are valid. Choose what makes you happy. This package is delivered, so leave a clever, quick quip in the comments, and I'll see you later.